Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato. Welcome back to Voxel Tycoon. We are going to continue, I hope, to develop Briarfield North, the insanely large industrial processing manufacturing area over the course of this episode. We are doing a good little bit of research at the moment called Electronic Devices Production. But that is far from the only thing that I want to do this episode. Research 2 is done as well, which means that we can potentially deploy some slightly better labs for, well, a little bit of money, but that's not necessarily a problem, not necessarily a priority for now. We've got a good supply of chips going to the electronics store, which is grand. Staveley North is fine, is expanding. I hope should be expanding anyway. We did try and fix the economic issues last time, and it looks like, apart from iron bars, steel bars, looks like we're okay. I'm just sort of thinking, is there another area that we can... Is there another area where we can actually set up an additional iron smelting area? Because this is looking a little bit... It's looking a little bit ridiculous. Let's be brutally honest, eh? It's looking a little bit daft. Copper wire supply is surprisingly small. But I feel like that is a fairly easy thing to rectify, and we should probably just try and fix that right now. What is it? Staveley North? No, it is Staveley Exchange that deals with copper wire. So let's buy ourselves... we need to do it at a different depot because I want to buy a big truck. Big truck. And, ooh, what's my best guess? This one? That's the one. Let's do it. Okay. And this is going to go on to copper wire to Staveley Exchange. Excellent. Nope. Copper wire to Staveley Exchange. Okay. Boom. Let's be gone. Nice. Right. Steel beam to Staveley Exchange. Is that the one? That's fine. That's absolutely fine. That's grand. Supply is excellent. Could maybe be a little bit more, but I'm not going to worry about that altogether too much at the moment. It's mostly just steel bar. It's mostly just steel bar stuff and, more importantly, and more worryingly, iron production. Right, so a couple of things that we do want to do in addition to what we have already set out. We probably want to see if we can try and purchase another area. We want to purchase another area so that we can, solidify our iron supply. I mean, what about here? This is copper ore over here. That's not really great. That's wood over there. Iron here. Probably going to want to see if we can try and purchase this region. Because we'll need to get more coal as well. This region as well. That's fine. Business has no extra storage. That's okay. Right, so we're going to see if we can try and pick up this coal source as well. That seems like a pretty good idea. But yeah, I want to set up a brand new manufacturing area, ideally just for iron bars. I mean, I think keeping steel bar production here is completely fine for the short term and for the long term actually. But why not see if we can try and get more iron bar production set up. It doesn't even necessarily need to be in a super daft location. I mean, somewhere over here is maybe pretty decent. Kind of trying to think in close proximity to the existing coal source and the existing iron source. You know what? I think that's what we're gonna do. I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. Let's see if we can try and set it up. See if we can try and set it up right now. It's such a priority that I really strongly feel like it would be such a huge win to get it out the way. Right, let's go 120 meters. Let's go for something like that. It's gonna be fairly simple in terms of the setup. I will say though, I've found a nice setup that I'm pretty happy with. One of these does one of those. We should leave this in 3 times speed. There's absolutely nothing that is that is stopping us from going full speed ahead. Unless, of course, I build something. Also, we still have yet to place down a glass... No, we've placed down a glass furnace. We've got glass furnaces over here. We haven't placed down the concrete mixer thing. That's fine. And that's probably some of the research bits and bobs that we still need to deal with. Concrete stuff. That's fine. All right, so let's pause. Let's do alloy smelter, and it's a very, 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 very simple setup that we're going to have here. Let's just do this, 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 and we can't build any more, but to be honest, very, very okay with that. Boop, 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 boop. Now, is this gonna be enough production? I hope so. I sure as heck hope so, but I'm not sure. Right, I'm gonna unpause because frankly, I like the idea of it being. I like the game in motion, as opposed to not in motion. Besides, what we really need to do is like what, bridge out of here. There we go. And then up. There we go. And down. Yeah, it would be nice if we could get blueprints. I would wager a pretty substantial amount of money that if I was to look at the roadmap, the feature roadmap, that was a bad mistake. If I was to look at the feature roadmap, I'm almost certain that blueprints are already on the list of things to do. Yeah, I would wager good money because I mean blueprints are just so essential to any one of these sort of like factory type games. Right, so then we go right down here. Excellent. And then the output comes along this way. And goes down here and into a warehouse, which I'm about to place down, which I have neglected to consider up to this point. We're going to have iron bars. That's it. That's really all that we're required to do. A few connectors banged in here and there will undoubtedly help move things along. Yep. And that doesn't even necessarily need to... Yeah, that can go in there like so. Brilliant. Okay. I do feel like the detection of which way around the conveyor should be is kind of strange. Because I don't know if there actually is a way to... There's a way to rotate it. We can multiple build mode. Cursor heights. Control Z. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's cool, but I mean, at the end of the day, you still have to flip the... You still have to flip the resources. Okay, good. Keep it coming. Flip, 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 flip. Perhaps I'm just missing some sort of great system, but whatever. Doesn't particularly matter. Right, let's continue to save. Let's continue to save cash. That's what really matters. The other thing that we need to consider. Oh my lordy, we are absolutely bang out of iron ore here, aren't we? Yeah, we totally are. We categorically totally are out of iron ore here. This is no longer a drill, people. We gotta go. We gotta mobilize our iron ore. Okay, you know what? Let's actually just completely avoid worrying about the current iron ore problems. I'm gonna take a long-term view. We're gonna... Right. This is why I should have paused. But it doesn't matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's just fine. Boop. 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 There we go. And in there. And in there. Okay, that's pretty good. Pre-signal And signal, 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 signal. Cool. Right, so I'm going to take a long-term view. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to see if we can straight up buy a brand new region. The brand new region that I was looking into was this one. Let's unlock that right now. It's going to, you know, do a little bit of a calculation in the background. That's, well, I say background. It's going to freeze the game for a little bit. Please wait. Got it. Nice. Maplethorpe. What a lovely, lovely name. Banbridge over there. What's the town here? Harpenden. I don't particularly care, to be honest. I don't particularly care at all. Let's stick it back in 3 times speed because I know we're going to need it. Build on a suitable deposit. Yes. I will. Too close to a similar building. That's fine. Not enough money. Yeah, okay. You know what? I appreciate that. There's a lot of cash that we currently need. I do have some loans taken out, which is not ideal, but it's okay. Let's get a station in place. Probably doesn't need to be a super large freight station. 5 tracks, 120 meters. Let's go 3 tracks. Yeah, I think that that's going to be absolutely suitable enough. Let's make sure that we've got a decent output area and a decent input area. Yeah. Brilliant. Very, very happy with that. Okay, I mean, it's quite literally just that simple. We are good to go. Other direction, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And an output signal. Output signal over there. It's fantastic. All right, so I'm not doing any research on purpose at the moment, although we will restart the research projects in just a moment. Okay. And then... Oh, this is perhaps going to be a little bit messy now that I think about it. Because there is a town right there. Briarfield is right over there. And I kind of want to get over to here. Okay. Let's go tunnel. Let's go tunnel here. Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna need to get a route back here, but you know what? That's fine. We can worry about that in just a second. Let's just worry about one direction for now. I'm being fairly respectful of the town's planning at the moment, so that's fine. That is one long, very, very long route. But that's okay. I think I can just about afford it at the moment. Okay, is there another region that we can get coal from? Not particularly. Not particularly. I think we maybe just want to see if we can try and tap into the current system to get coal. Yeah, fine. Let's tap into the current system to get coal, and then we'll just send the trains back. Where do we send the coal trains back? We send the coal trains back along this route. Oh, that's perfect, actually. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to set up an appropriate exit here, which I will do right now. There we go. Excellent. And excellent. Oh. Bit of a dodgy save right there if I ever saw one. It was looking a little sketchy. Can't build here? Fine. We'll do that. Okay, that's fine. This is the output. So that's going to be where the coal reconnects. And then what we need to do is we need to make sure that there is a route for the iron train to get back to where they are going. Okay, let's go tunnel mode again. Let's go to depth of 4. Yeah, this is why I was trying to go to a depth of 4, so that I could... There we go. Can we go deeper? We've got to go deeper. Okay, we're going to have to surface. I hate doing this, but we're going to have to surface. And then we're going to have to go back into a tunnel. Okay, we're not going to go back into a tunnel. We're going to go into a bridge. This is turning into a bit of a joke, but it's okay because I've got 2 million freaking bucks, so it's okay. Let's go bridge. Can't build here. Beg to differ. There we go. Can we just build across the whole darn thing? Sure. You know what? Just keep the good times rolling. That not possible? Ugh, whatever. I mean, I don't really want to delete this entire structure. I did kind of build it in 3 chunks, and yet I'm forced to clear it up as 1. That's not ideal. Right. Bridge there. Bridge there. Down to nothing. Tunnel here. Get us under the railway. Brilliant. Okay, and up. Along. Okay, I did say that I was being fairly respectful of the town boundaries, but that ends now. And let's get that cleaned up. And get that plugged in over here. No, apparently not. Okay, let's drag a completely new route and forget about the old one that I just half created. That's fine with me. Okay, we got 3 million in the bank. This is great. We are very, very much looking for electrification, actually, soon. Very, very, very much looking for electrification soon. Okay, good. Nice. Let's get more one-way signals here. All in the correct direction as well. Brilliant. And we do the outputs. Oh, this is looking so good. This is looking so freaking good. And we gotta do some more. Ever so slightly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nice. Okay. I think we're good to start setting up train routes. Right, so let's see if we can try and invest in a really, really, really nice train. Also, let's get the research. Let's get the research going again, shall we? That's not what I meant to do. I meant to click on this lab here. Start new research. Electric engine. I like the idea of that a lot. Woodworking. Maybe. Computing devices. Computing devices needs to be done. Let's work on the electric engine for now. It's going to cost us 3.2 million. Maybe I'm not as far down the research queue as I initially thought. Okay. It's fine. Right. Let's go and let's get ourselves a top of the range model. I mean, maybe not that top of the range. It just hardly seems like a a worthwhile investment. Let's go one of these, and let's get ourselves open cars. I think these are the best. I think these are the best that we can get at the moment. So we're looking for 120 meters in length. Perfect. Let's add a stop here. Brilliant. Load. That's not the right one, actually. That's the iron, and I don't actually need iron. I need coal from Stavley Central. We're going to load up... Ooh, not coal there, actually. Coal here. Stavley New Street, which is a great name for it, actually. And then we're going to go unload, and we're going to say full unload. Doesn't need to necessarily be a full load. Save as, and boop. Yeah, brilliant. That's perfect. Let's get another one of those, and I cannot for the life of me remember how many open cars I got. That looks... Oh my goodness, I'm too good. I'm too good. Look at that. It was the perfect number of carriages. Okay, so let's go here. Load. Again, doesn't really particularly need to be full load. Probably should be, but it'll always get a full load anyway. We're going to go unload, full unload, save as, iron ore, and dispatch. Brilliant. Okay, that's a horrible honking noise, but that's okay. Very, very okay with that. Are we getting the train out? Looks like we are. And it's going to take a left turn. What the heck? What the heck? Where are you going? Where the heck are you going? Iron ore to... Oh, it's the iron ore train. Where's the coal ore train? That's not it. Where's the coal ore train? Is it already on the way round? Is this it here? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow. Okay, that was quick. I didn't realize how quick that was. Right. Well, let's get a whole bunch of iron ore production. Let's get it all started. Now, the messy thing is how do I go about fixing it so that we're able to utilize all of our existing delivery routes? I think the way that we go about fixing this is by building a brand new storage area, otherwise known as a warehouse. Yep. Sticking a warehouse down here, large warehouse, let's say, to hold iron bars, and then we just ship the iron bars across by train? Is that the best option that we currently have? What's the route that it needs to take? Quite long. It's not actually super long. If I make some very, very specific accommodations here, we can really rapidly shorten that route. Yeah, so if I do something along the lines of this... Oh, that's nasty, that right there. If I do something like this... and then get a bridge or a tunnel. Bridge or a tunnel in here. That would be great. Let's go across as far as we can. Move this route. And let's create a offshoot from here. And we will bridge over there, and keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Keep the good times going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and merge in. It's a little messy, I'll grant you. It's probably not going to allow me to separate this block either, which it's a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame, because that now means that everything here is going to be classified as just one singular block. Could probably do with... Yeah, I know everything is going to get lost. Don't worry about it. Probably means that I need to move this across. And that will fix the majority of the problems. Not everything, but it's fine. Yeah. That should be fine. That should be fine. Okay, let's just let it run, I guess. Let's let it run. Let's see what the heck happens. Let us see what the heck happens. Also, here is our first ever... What the heck are you doing? Right, this is the, this route is gonna... that little shortcut that I've created, that's gonna be nasty. That is gonna be nasty. Anyway, iron ore should be turned into... Oh, this is... What? Okay, yeah, you're going back across. That's fine. Yeah, iron ore should be turned into iron bars here. I might need to adjust, as I'm sure I will need to do. I might need to adjust the conveyors a little bit, but I'm quite happy to do that. It mostly seems to be an issue with the outputs, although it looks like also there's an issue with a couple of the coal inputs as well. Fine. We go output here. There we go. Output, output, outputs, outputs, outputs. It's pretty difficult to see exactly what's going on. What? Don't quite understand why this is not going. Right, that's a little funky. A little weird. Definitely looks like it should be working. That needs to be changed, and that needs to be changed as well. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what could possibly be causing the problem here. I did flip it round. Clear. And then flip. Nope. Okay. This is a broken corner. Ah, I think there were two. I think there were two corners. There we go. There we go. Brilliant. Okay. So I haven't set up the delivery route quite yet. Or I haven't set up the delivery train quite yet, but let's do that. Sure. 105. Ooh, close. I've lost my touch. Let's go from here. Loads. Iron ore. No, hold on. This is... Can you carry iron bars? You can't carry iron bars. Oh, goodness gracious me. Sell the thing for whatever it is. I don't actually think that we lose out on it at all, so that's fine. And, ooh, next challenge. What on earth do we store iron bars in? It's not that. Not an open car. It's got to be a stake car then, right? No, not a stake car. Hopper car? Platform car? A platform car? Really? Okay, alright. Well, that's fine, I guess. There we go. And, you know what? Let's go for 134. Let's be bold. Let's be freaking... You know what? Let's create a monster. Let's create an absolute monster of a train here. Right, it's going to be far too long. It's going to be far too long. It's going to cause a billion problems. But you know what? It's going to be funny as anything, and I'm going to really, really enjoy using it. Okay, save. There we go. I have no doubt that I will need to shorten this train at some point soon. But that's fine. All right. Let's implement a few more signals on this route here because it looks a little sketchy. That's fine. Also, these trains are almost certainly going to need to get duplicated at some point. But that's fine. Right, where's my big train? Ah, here it is. Oh, yeah, this needs to get divided up. There we go. Oh yeah, look, this is going to cause many, many, many disasters. But to be fair, it is cool as heck. It is cool as heck. I think the train can pull it as well, to be honest. Maximum speed cannot be reached. Okay, looks like it cannot reach the maximum speed, but quite frankly, I don't think it really needs to. On a track, or on a system where we're using primarily steam trains, I'm not sure that I really care. Alright, there we go. Okay. We're unloading, we're unloading, we're unloading, and off we go. Okay, it's not the smoothest of systems, but it does actually give us a whole bunch of exactly what we need, and that is iron ingots. Cool. So can we get more iron ingots delivered here, please? That would be cracking. That would be really, really good. So let's have a little look at the setup that we're using. Iron bar to Stavley. Yeah, I think what we want to do here, basically just sell all of these trucks. Yeah, so just send to depot. there. Go to the depot. Let's buy some nice high-end proper trucks. I think we might have reached the best type of truck that we can actually get. Is it flatbed trailer? Yes, it is. Okay, let's buy one of those. Let's get you in here. We're gonna pick up from Ringwood General. Load details. Yep, fine. And we're going to unload right over here, Staveley Northwest. Yep, unload. Fine. And this is going to get saved as a new route. Yeah, Iron Bar to Staveley Northwest. Let's copy. 4 seems like an appropriate number, but I might have to revise that in a little bit. Okay. That's looking good. That is looking just fine. Now, of course, everything that I have just done can probably be duplicated another couple of times. I mean, literally everything that I've done can be duplicated. Iron ore setup, that can definitely be duplicated if we need to. The trains, which I have bought, can almost certainly be duplicated a couple of additional times. In fact, we're probably going to need to in order to ensure that everything can flow smoothly. I just unloaded an absolutely obscene number of ingots, and we're still not managing to get enough. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of worrying because this area really, really needs iron ingots. Not desperately, but it does need them. It does need them. Okay, let's talk about the other bits of research that we can do. It is. You that's doing diesel engine. Computing devices cost us 22 million. Electronic devices. We can make that. We can make radios. We cannot make TVs. We don't have glass panes. I tell you what, that's a pretty good thing. It's a pretty good thing to consider working on. Yeah, so these frames that we've got, that's fine. Apart from the fact that we just don't get the iron ore here. That's not coming through in as large of a quantity as perhaps I would like to see. Hence why getting more consistent deliveries of iron ore is probably a really, really important thing. Why is this taking such a long time? Really shouldn't be. It's because there is a lot of capacity on the... Or there's a lot of capacity. What am I talking about? There's not enough capacity on the network. There's just so much stuff happening. But anyway, the introduction of this train seems to be making a difference, which is grand. Let's get frames. Let's get frames sorted. We are delivering frames, which is grand. We are delivering frames. That's fine. Let's see. Let's see if that translates into slightly more frame production, because it is quite sad that the bottleneck remains the iron bars. Yeah, the iron bar production. Yeah, you know what? Let's do something crazy. Let's do something crazy. Give me 1 copy of this. Give me 2 copies of that train. That might be an absolutely crazy thing to do, but I think it's kind of necessary. We need to move more bars. We've got more bars. We've absolutely got more bars. Good stuff. Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's just chock-a-block. It's absolutely chock-a-block here. How in the world do we... How in the world do we have so many... How do we have so many stations and it's still not enough? Oh, it's because of the length of this freaking train. That's what the problem is. That is part of the problem anyway. And we do simplify a lot of the tracks down to just single track routes, but that's okay. Anyway, the iron bars are going up, and that's what's important. The iron bars are going to start increasing. The other thing that I'm going to start doing as well is I'm going to start delivering iron bars to key locations from this place. Freight station level 2. Let's get that in there. Yeah. So we're going to start delivering iron bars to key locations. Let's get... let's have a look. How do we want to get over here? Let's go into a tunnel. Always difficult doing a tunnel on a slope. But we can try again. Okay, let's go slightly deeper. There we go. That's not too bad. And let's see if we can try and maintain the depth. Right. Yep. And we shall emerge here. And we'll just connect up there like so. Okay. It's a little messy. I get it. It's a little funky. But that's fine. Quite happy with that. Quite happy with that. Right, this train needs to be duped as well. Oh, there's just so much happening. It's just so busy. It's so busy. Okay, let's get a couple of these bangers. Let's get not a flatbed semi, one of those. Yep. Let's get you to be equipped to move. That's the wrong type of freaking whatever. Wrong type of thing. What did I need? It was flatbed semi, wasn't it? Yeah, flatbed semi. 218,000. That's okay. You're equipped to buy iron ore. Let's get you to go here. Load up on iron ore. Not iron ore. Iron bars. Whatever. And let's get you to unload right here. Unload. Iron bar to Ringwoods. 4 seems pretty good to me, and we can make that happen. So hopefully we're not gonna, completely doof things up, but I hope we'll be okay. I hope we'll be okay. I think we need that. I think we need that because if we're not moving enough iron bars into this area, then the next best thing is to, just skip that process entirely and move on. Move on straight away. Okay. Keep the unloading happening. This train is... it's such a nuisance. The fact that I've got 3 of them now is ridiculous. What an unbelievable inconvenience to have such a long train. Nothing was designed for a train this long. But it's okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. Okay. Let's keep an eye out on this area because we should start to see our iron bars start to increase a little bit once we start to receive the delivery of ingots. Yeah. We need more iron ore. We need more iron ore. Here is the iron ore train. Let me duplicate it. 2 of them. Excellent. Let's get them away. Now, the good news about those trains is that they don't actually run on the normal network, so they run on this pretty much bespoke line. So we don't really need to worry about that altogether too much. At least not for now. They will still need to complete a circuit. Oh, you know what? Go to the depot. I've had it. These trains suck. Just sell off a whole bunch of carriages, Potato. I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to have some fun. Look, that's what happens when you have fun, ladies and gents. That's what happens when you have fun. You're always penalized. Let's get that sold. Get that sold. Bring it down to much more reasonably sized. Yeah, that's fine. Supply changes. Good. So we got, what, 5 carriages? It's a bit sad. It's a bit sad down from the heyday. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that leaves us with... Oh my goodness, I had so many on here. Wait, ditch that. I had so many on here. That's better. Nice. Dispatch. And let's get you changed. Brilliant. Okay. I actually get a whole bunch of money back as well, which is quite nice. But at the end of the day, a little bit less fun, a little bit more practical. A little bit more practical. And it does mean that the train is going to be able to be much more nippy around these routes, which I think is ever so important. Means that we can do many more deliveries. Okay, we should be making frames a little bit more consistently. Look at this. We are making frames. We're freaking pumping these things out. Look at that. Look at that. That's great. That's brilliant. Okay. So, how do I make what is it? Woodworking 2? Oh yeah, I need woodworking 2. I need a glass pane. Now a glass pane, I've got to imagine, can be made over here, right? Sand and coal. I've got to assume that it's still made in a... Yeah, it totally is. It's made with the same recipe. Made with the same recipe, literally the exact same recipe. It gives us 3 glass panes. Fine. Let's get some more glass furnaces, shall we? Let's clean all this out, and let's glass pine, and 3. Sure, 3 sounds more than adequate. Conveyors. We attach to the second one. Brilliant, brilliant. And let's do a bridge. Let's do a bridge. And we'll do a bridge. Okay. Let's do a few flips here and there, just to make everything work a little bit better. Brilliant. Flip, flip. We are a go. Right, where do we want to output them to? I guess this area here. Output them to this station. Stick down a nice large warehouse, eh? Glass panes. Connector. Boom and boom. Nice. So we could use the same conveyor belt, and I could actually use a oh my goodness, that was the save. That was the exact moment where the game decided to save, and then mess around with my placement of conveyors. There we go. And let's go flip, flip, flip. Good stuff. Okay, so glass panes are now being manufactured. What do we need in order to make whatever it is that we need to make? Also, I need to be super acutely aware. Coal is running low. Iron ore is running low. We can replace it, obviously. We will replace the sources at some point, but not for now. Okay, is it an electronics assembly that I need to do? That I need to do this stuff? I mean, radio can be done here with very little issue. An advanced wood frame, though. Like, where the heck do we build an advanced wood frame? Oh, no, I tell you what, I know exactly what that is. That's what we do. That's what we do at the research place, isn't it? Yeah. Woodworking 2, we get the advanced wood frame, and it is available at the carpentry. Advanced furniture. Wood plank, glass panes. Okay, we gotta do it here then. We gotta do it here. We gotta do it here, and we shall put a warehouse within range of everything. Large warehouse, that's just fine. And let's get some of these, and let's get some of... I guess a box semi-trailer presumably carries glass panes. Yeah, looks like it to me. Now, have I actually accounted for this stuff being picked up by truck? No, I have not. Let's add there. So add a stop here. Brilliant. Load. And we will unload Right over here. Ringwood Halt. Unload. Brilliant. Glass pane to Ringwood Halt. Now, if I dispatch you, you're going to get lost. So let me go and fix up the road before we move forward. Brilliant. 4? Yeah, sure. 4 seems absolutely fine. Okay. We are also absolutely out of sand. Apparently, we need way more sand in order to sustain this level of glass pane output that we're after. I'm fine to add a few more trucks to deliver sand. Dump semi-trailer. Yep. What's the route? Sand to Stavely low level. Let's put you on sand to Stavely low level. Sand to Stavely low level. Copy. Copy. Release all. And then what is it? Coal to Stavely low level? Oh yeah, we've got one single truck here. The problem is that we need more coal. We need more coal. That is the big problem. Now, I'm going to do what I probably shouldn't do, which is going to accelerate rapidly, actually, the rate of which we're mining through our coal, but I don't really think that we have a choice at this rate, to be honest. It's a simple fact of life that we need more coal than we're able to supply at this precise moment. Right. You go on to coal to Stavely low level and be gone. Nice. Okay, the sand is coming through. The sand is coming through. Repeat, we have sand. We have a couple of glass panes. And it means that we can at least start with the research, which is good. We're already 12 out of 85. That's pretty decent. Now, these panes aren't going to last forever, but at least we basically have an infinite number of planks, because wood is one of those things that we are very, very fine for. We got plenty of wood. Plenty of wood. Is this a good first place to stick down a secondary lab? I feel like it's not bad, actually. Yeah, you know what? Sure, go for it. Start work, woodworking 2. Let's go. So we're going to double down on the resources that we're using. Again, putting extra strain on our glass panes, but it's fine. It is also going to mean that things are much more expensive for a short while. But that's fine. Okay, it's just a case of fixing a couple of supply chain issues, and then we will be grand. This sand situation is disconcerting, to say the very least. Let's go absolutely OTT. More sand trucks. If that's what we must do, then that is what we must do. If there is no other way to avoid fixing the problem, then we just have to increase the scale. We have to increase the capacity. We have to output as much as we possibly can, because we need a heck of a lot of glass panes in order to get this research done. Right. What other research can we do? Computing devices we cannot do until we make radios, which we can make at the moment, and I should make. Electric engine research we can do right now. Heavy electric engine, in fact, we can set up literally anyone to do heavy electric engines, but not particularly bothered about heavy electric engines. Let's instead get the electric engine level 2 done. That would be nice. It is going to be expensive, but again, I'm quite all right with the expensive nature of things. This is horrific. This is absolutely horrific. We are supplying iron bars, though, which is great. Stavely has got to be the biggest town now. It's got to be. How has the situation gotten worse? I bet you anything it's because we're now dealing with massive supply issues, mostly probably because of the sheer number of traffic jams that we're experiencing. There's a lot of traffic here. There's a lot of traffic. There is a lot of traffic. The game likes to use the same 3 roads, which I understand. I like to use the same 3 drop-off points, which does cause some problems. Okay, let's go and see if we can start work on the radio assembly area. I mean, it's actually very, very simple to deal with. Circuits, and most importantly, we need to get the frames in. So, let's get a warehouse. Let's get a warehouse rotated here. Let's get you to do frames. And then let's see if we can try and nab... refund that for starters. Good. Apart from the fact that it's not good, that's fine. All right, and then we're going to just build more of these electronics assembler things. Fine. Not enough money. That is very, very disconcerting to see when we are at this late stage of the game. But to be fair, we're utilizing pretty much all of our money as well as we possibly can be. Now, let's see if we can try and get an output here on the circuit machine thing. Yeah. Let's go with that. Flip the conveyor. Excellent. And then let's see if we can try and tunnel under here. Oh, but of course we can't tunnel. We can't tunnel and corner, so we're gonna have to do this down here. Brilliant. It's looking pretty decent. And let's go tunnel. Tunnel all the way along here. Fantastic. And that goes in there. Just like so. Let's flip it all around. And let's hope that gets what we need. Does indeed. And in preparation for the additional infrastructure, which I know we're going to need to build once we get multiple electronics assemblers. Let's get that. Let's flip it. Let's go there, 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 there. Right, Ringwood doesn't accept sand anymore. I'm really struggling to care, video game. But thanks for the heads up anyway. Let's get the frames to be delivered by truck. There doesn't, to me, seem to be any reason why truck would be inappropriate. Can't build here. Oh, there's a conveyor there. That kind of spoils my plan a little bit, but actually is very, very easy to fix. Tunnel. Not enough money. That is so unbelievably disappointing. We can make it a little bit shorter. Doesn't necessarily need to be that long. Right, we are close to the ground in terms of cash. It's because I'm trying to maintain so many freaking research labs at the same time. How are we doing? 53. 53 out of 250. Electric engine is completed, though. But wait, we're working on electric engine 2. Woodworking 2 is completed. Oh, that's brilliant. That means we can now start making the stuff that we need to... stuff that we need in order to make computing parts. Cool. Let's worry about that in just a sec. Let's see if we can nab a truck. Probably doesn't need to be too many of these things, to be honest, but we'll get a couple, maybe, just to secure delivery. I can't be bothered waiting around. Give me a maximum loan, please. Let's buy, add stop, Broad Street, load. Let's load up on frames. Yep, I've already done it. Just need to double check. And here. Nope, not that one. Here. Unload. Save as, wood frames. Let's get 2. And away you go. It's actually a much shorter route than I originally anticipated, so yeah, I think we'll just leave it there. It's 1 frame to 1 circuit, so we should be able to pump out a decent amount of these things very, very rapidly, in fact. Get another warehouse here. Radios. Business went bankrupt, that's fine. Maybe I just leave it as one single... Maybe I leave it as one single assembly machine. There we go. Yeah, I guess I could. There's no real reason why it needs to be more than that. Okay. How are we doing in terms of frames? Have we got lots of frames? We've got a decent number. It's really a question of how fast we can produce them, more than anything else. And if we do need to get more frames, the only way that we're going to be able to do it is by getting ourselves additional carpentry thingies. But to be fair, we got a lot of them. We got a lot of them coming out at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about that altogether too much. Let's repay as much of the loan as we can. We're still maintaining the research at the moment. Yeah, okay, so we've got radios. I don't think that there's anywhere that takes radios. Don't think so. I haven't really been paying attention to the notices, but I'm sure they'd probably tell me that there's nothing to worry about either. There's frames here. We are moving frames over here, not at a particularly fast rate, as it turns out, but that's fine. Yeah, we're making a whole bunch of circuits. We got a whole bunch of radios coming through. We're mostly just limited by frames. Okay, I mean, I think we do need to get another... carpentry area by the looks of it. Let's take out another max loan again, because I can't be bothered dealing with the issues. Let's equalize the ground here. And we will get, what, like 3 additional carpentries, maybe? I have no doubt that we're going to need more carpentries. Wait, what? Have we completed woodworking too? I thought we had completed woodworking too. Oh, wow. We just straight up haven't had the glass panes. Oh, I thought we had, but it's fine. We're going to need to get more carpentries later anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine for now. Let's go bridge here. That's going to be outputs. Let's go bridge. Bridge. And I guess we can go for a bridge here as well. And just bridge the output all the way across. I feel like that's actually kind of a smart idea. Okay. Then we bring this down here. That down there, and that's half the battle. Yep. Let's go tunnel. Nope. Tunnel, please. There we go. Out to here. Make sure that we don't connect. Yeah, don't connect those 2 bits together. That's fine. Output needs to flow back to here. So as long as we're able to tunnel this down to this area, then that's great. I think that's it. I think we've just freaking done it. Right, reverse the flow there, reverse the flow there. That's fine, that's fine. That needs to be reversed. That needs to be reversed. Please stop telling me about all of the things that I can no longer sell. Oh, these need to be reversed as well. Here, here, and here. Good stuff. Good stuff. That gets flipped around, and suddenly we've got ourselves an absolute abundance of frames. Gotta be honest, that is long overdue. A very, very important change there for sure. With any luck, we might even see a little bit of a backlog start to assemble on the belts, which is going to be helpful. Anyway, let's pay off a good chunk of our loan. We are making a considerable amount of cash now. Very, very, very considerable amount of cash. And we are able to make, I hope, a whole bunch of radios very, very, very swiftly indeed. Okay, so level 2 woodworking, how many chunks have we done? 158 out of 185. That's fine. Still working on it. We're still working, presumably, on this electric engine 2. Yeah, that's so pricey. That's what's really holding us back, to be honest. I mean, if I have a little look at my... If I have a... Also, we should build a headquarters. Build headquarters at Stavley. Yeah, absolutely. Local prices going from... why didn't I get this sooner? Wowzers. Okay, let's go. Local prices are going to take off. 85 million valuation required. What is my valuation at the moment? Oh, 56,000. Okay, well, that's great. That's wonderful. I don't understand why I didn't do that sooner. I'm delighted that I did, though. 165 trucks, 5 regions, X number of trains, whatever. That's fine. Company's growing. Company absolutely is growing. Absolutely, categorically is growing. And it's good. It's good. It's really, really good. It is grand. It is absolutely grand that it is. Looks like we've got a decent amount of iron ore coming through. Looks like we've got a decent amount of steel coming through. Coal is perhaps taking a little while to get delivered, but I'm sure that'll rectify itself. Radios, we're starting to assemble a little bit of a backlog. I will keep an eye out for an opportunity to properly sell radios, because I do want to do that. And then I think in the next episode, we're going to be ready to do woodworking too, pretty much immediately, which I'm actually very, 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 very excited about. All right, folks, let's wrap this one up. Voxel Tycoon, it's getting more and more spicy by the day. We have so many trucks coming out of this area, even though we've got 3 individual loading stations. I am at a loss of what to do. I think that we need to comprehensively upgrade all of our trucks, so as not to continually see this this sort of nonsense traffic jam stuff happening. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. Thanks as ever for the fantastic support over on the Patreon page, patreon.com/shoppotato. Thanks to Banana and Aurelia from the $225+ tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.